Welcome, beautiful people. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. Hope you are doing great on this beautiful day. And guess what? Hope you've gotten your PVC. Because me, I've gotten my own. I'm ready to cast my vote for my favorite candidate. I don't know who your favorite candidate is, but please, you have to get your PVC. And for those people that don't need a new one, they just need a renewal, right? Please do so. Don't make a mistake, because if you make a mistake, now you go pain. Because at the end of the day, information reaching us is that your PVC would not be eligible to vote. All right, so but that's by the way. Welcome to the show once again, and my name is Emmanuel Okafor, aka the Energy Icon. Ladies and gentlemen, don't go anywhere, because it promises to be fun today. We have loads of music and music videos for you, and guess what? We'll have a gist for you today that will not only entertain you, but it will edutain you. In case you don't know the meaning, please look at your dictionary. Ladies and gentlemen, I will leave you with these wonderful songs and videos while I go pay some bills. Don't go anywhere. Stay glued to that TV. I'll see you when I get back. Welcome back, beautiful people. Ladies and gentlemen, I hope you enjoy those wonderful songs. I hope you enjoy those wonderful videos. For me, my favorite was Victor AD. If you don't get money, wait till you gain. If you don't get money, wait till you gain. If you don't buy the Benz, wait till you gain. If you don't buy the Ferrari, wait till you gain. Ladies and gentlemen, you don't gain anything, no. And my favorite line in that song was, you know, shop for anybody. Now the street now by grace, no be who hustle pass, they carry first. So you understand? You know that saying back in the days that, you know, those people that used to carry first in primary school, and where they in for life now. You know, that's just a joke, because I know that some of them are in top position, some of them are doing well, you know. So, but that brings me to the topic of the day. You know, hustle, career switch. Where and when should we start? Do you understand? But I will be doing that alone, ladies and gentlemen. I have a very wonderful and distinguished guest in the house today. He's a fashionista. He is a person. He switched from the music industry down. Well, not down, but he came from the music industry to the entertainment industry. You know, yes, fashion and entertainment, yeah. But he's basically doing fashion right now, and he's no other person than the very own Lashe himself, CEO Lashe Signatures. Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you one and only Lashe.
Thank you very much, my humble self, LTDASE Lashe. And I'm proud to be here. Thank you for having me.
I can see your shoulder part already.
My brother, what can the righteous do?
It's okay.
You should let your light so shine. It's shining.
Yeah, shining. All right, so let's meet you. Lashe.
Yeah, okay, yeah, my name is Lashe. CEO Lashe Signatures.
We tried.
Yeah. Well, I should tell people I make clothes for it.
What was that your AKA again? Tell them that your AKA.
For billionaire fashion designer.
No, that one no speak.
Billionaire tailor. It's the money. You know, people with timber and caliber. People that, you know, I make clothes for corporate executives. I make clothes for CEO like yourself watching me. I know you think you're a small startup, but you're doing well, you're doing fine.
When you're big.
Well, so I make everything male, majorly male clothing anyway. So, yes. And I'm also a passionate shopper. Like if you think, you know, men that cannot go to
that's actually a thing right now.
It's a big
that's
always been a thing anyways. Like,
yes, but it's like it's really coming into Nigeria. Like
some people have money to get clothes done, right? But get their clothes done, but they don't have time to go to the market and they don't even know, they don't have that creative taste.
Exactly.
So help you put that extra touch to that your wardrobe and we have to spice it up.
She spicer. Malam spicy.
Atarudo is pepperish.
Yeah, I know, right? Okay, so I want to ask this question. Is been on my mind. So knowing that you came from music to fashion, why?
Okay, first and foremost, it's not like I left music. I cannot leave music.
But I leave them.
But let's be honest. I had to, you know, there's a particular time in your life, right? When you are young and you are energetic and all the stuff, and then you are chasing the dream, the musical dream that one day I'll be in whiskey,
I know, right?
All kind of things.
All those youthful exuberance.
Yeah, but you might be good at it. But at the same time, over time, when you're not making money from it, you start looking irresponsible.
Like your life doesn't have a meaning.
Adulthood now scam. You better, you have to. So that's how you reset and like, okay, so what am I doing now? How can I make money? What can I do to make money? How can I put food on my table? Right? You have to eat. You have to be good. You have to. Your friends are doing.
You have to pay bills, basically.
Sure, you get my point.
Yeah.
So I had to ensure that I had to find a way to make money. And so I realized I had to label 3 things I was good at. Talking, number 1, music, number 2, fashion, right? I've always loved adding for fashion. Right?
Wow.
So then I had to like, okay.
So no be today thing.
No, I've always like fashion. Fashion is very broad. Fashion, people just think fashion is about sewing. They're bringing things about fashion. There's something about fashion. There's fabric, there's pattern, there's design. Fashion is broad.
Okay.
Right? I've always loved fashion. And so I decided, okay, let me go into it. And God always blessed the works of our hands. As a Zionist, you understand? And so God made the way, and He was bringing money, and people were satisfied with what I was delivering. And then I'm like, you know what? Let's focus on it. Let's put focus to it and let's make money out of it.
Okay, so can you say you've been satisfied so far? Can you beat your chest and say, forget, I was glad I made this decision?
Yes, I would say yes, but I would also say that there's still more to come. You're just scratching the surface.
Scratching the surface. You're just testing the mind. You have not gone deep yet.
Nah, you never have to start. Fashion is broad. I mean, you want to still create fashion systems.
I know, right?
Fashion systems that outlive us. All these things are just, but yeah, at least I know I can do the basic things of life. I know I can get things done.
Okay.
Right? And I can still then say I want to, like, even for money, sit down to do music, because music is expensive. Of course. You need money. Right? The goal is hard to have money to do the basic things you need to do. Right? And still do the things that you're passionate about.
I get. Okay, so that brings me to my next question, which is, at what point did you say, you know what, music, pause, passion, play?
Sakpa
na your mate.
Sakpa is grandfather. Sakpa, you upon all your swag, upon all your they run riffs, they do rapping, drop punchlines. Your shoe don't.
Your shoe no shine, your face no show.
I get. I had to like tell myself like, yo, guy,
wake up.
As in, just got to do writers and then to so it was first and foremost, it was having to Sakpa was a big motivation. Right. Secondly, I also felt like I could do more. But there's more. I have many creative expression. Right. Okay. Music is just one creative expression. True. Right. So I wanted to express more. From my understanding, growing up I could draw. Like, came and did to design. Growing up I could play with colors, paint. And this kind of stuff. So, you know, like I'm still growing up. And, you know, color blends and have to make sure those things. Do you understand? Then I also realized that I could have artists for good fabric qualities and the rest. So all of it put in, and then, you know, put all these things to play, then work. But the career switch happened majorly because I wanted to like make money. So I could fund my passion. Okay. My other passion, music.
That's make money to fund your passion. Hope you're getting things out of this.
Money is just, it's not making money. It's not making
sense at all.
It's money.
I get. Okay, so I've heard everything you said, and trust me, it makes sense, right? So my next question is it a must to change career line, especially when money is not coming in? Like, yes. I mean, for instance, now I'm selling what's it called now? I'm selling Guguru, and people are no more eating Guguru. I want to start selling biscuits. Like, is it a must? Can't I continue? You know, they say consistency is key in business, right? So can't I continue till like I break even? Do I have to move? Do I have to switch? In fact, do I have to even change from selling to say, okay, I'm now into music?
Okay, so your white people will say Onokon Waja.
Onokon Waja.
There are many
subtitle, please.
There are many roads that lead to the market.
Oh, right.
Right? And the business of demand and supply. Right? You would know if something is not bringing in creative when you know there's no demand for it over time.
Okay.
Are you going to waste your time there? Or are you going to find creative ways to ensure that it begins to get demand?
Right.
Also listen to your gut feelings, right? Your gut will tell you that, okay, you just know. Sometimes God always speaks to us through our gut feelings, and we're just stubborn to listen, right? And so you start feeling uncomfortable at the position. When you start feeling uncomfortable about it, or you just feel like you should do something better, take a step, right? What I do is I would actually pray about it.
Okay.
And I'll talk to God. I want to know what He's saying per time, per season. And I also want to know the instruction as to what to do. Because location is as important as fulfillment of destiny.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
So everybody is jackmine because they want to for a better greener pasture and everything. Are you supposed to? If you go, what are you going to go and do there?
Yeah.
Right? What's the play? What's the plan? Right? So you need to actually have that. And I'll use Eden, for example. He had 4 rivers entering into Eden to keep it fresh.
I know, right? A lot of business people have used that analogy.
Fresh. On Nokon Woja, right? You have a day job that is going, okay, can you do what's something I'm passionate about that you could do? You have an interest in, like for me, I know things I like. I like to talk.
A lot of people that don't know what they like. There are some people that they are just indifferent.
See, you figure it out first and foremost. What comes to you naturally? What can they wake you up to do now? And you will do without being paid. And you know that, okay, with this thing, you like it. Temple is gossip. Take a blog, you do a book, you make money off it.
Yes.
See, there's nothing like stupid anything. See that it's like that.
And these days, anything now is money.
Yes. Some of you just have to just add 1 or 2 things together. Someone saying interior decoration, you know how to just put it. This
even now, I now heard that you can make diesel out of dirt. So there are some people that are buying dirt now. They recycle to make diesel.
They're making money. I bought a table and a tire. They take to the body.
Tire.
But it looks very nice. But if I say it's tire, there are many things that's going on around you. Some of you can cook without them. Some of you can run errands.
Yeah, running errands too.
See, I'm a passionate shop of people. You pay me to run errands for you. You will pay me. I will go and go to shop. I will go to all the. I will help you get all the things, your size and everything, ensure that everything's fine. But I'm running errands, right?
Of course.
There's service things to do, right? People pay for value. What value do you have that you can offer?
What value do you have that you can offer? It's been very insightful. All right. So before we go on a break, I just want to ask this particular question. So, how do you measure success in a career? At what point will you say, Amen, I have arrived? At what point will you say, yes, now I am successful in this line of business or in this career? At what point? But you will answer that question when we come back from this break. Don't go anywhere. Stay glued to that TV. When we come back, we will answer that question. Welcome back, beautiful people. In case you're just joining us, it's your boy Emmanuel Okafor, aka Energy Icon, and we're still having our guest in the show live in the person of Lashe Signatures, the billionaire tailor. Ladies and gentlemen, we have talked about a lot, and where I stopped was I was going to ask him a very important question. So you joined right. You joined at the right time. All right, so back to you, Mr. Lashe. All right, so the question I wanted to ask you then was, or the question I was asking was, at what point would you say that in this career line, I don't blow, I don't make them, like I'm successful? At what point?
There was a time whereby Elijah was at the a bed was actually greening. There was a time whereby that dispensation finished and God said he should leave. But if he stood there waiting, Elijah, prophet will die of hunger. But the fact, he said he cried this morning from hunger. But yes, and also, so what I learned from that was there were instruction, right? And they were, the seasons and instruction. That sometimes whereby this would finish, you would know. But because you are used to being in this place, it's hard to leave.
To move, right?
To trust something new. But can you just trust? Sometimes God speaks to your gut feelings, right? You just move, right? And also, there's also common sense. Before you move, plan. Your exit plan. Is there a plan? Is there a plan? You just want to wake up and I'm tired of this job, just leave. How am I going to survive? What are you going to do?
So at what point will you say, okay, in this movement that I've made, yes, I am successful?
At the point where you say the moment you're made, you're
It's more
successful.
like how do you measure success?
You measure success to yourself. You want to be a better version of who you were yesterday. You don't measure success with somebody else. And this is what mistake a lot of people make. Right? So I have it, right? Let me make it practical, right? So right now, I'm not where I want to be. But I have a plan of where I want to be. So if actually I've gotten to the place where I distance, I can now say, okay, from here we move to here. From here we move to here.
That's success.
Right? Yes.
Right.
And you don't attain success, you become success. Right? Like
Say that line again.
you don't like just attain success, you become success. Like what you become is a becoming process. Right? You become all the things you need to know, the things you need to be, how you need to behave, carry yourself, how you need to see. Then your reality will now match up with you, right? Eventually. Right. They're calling me a billionaire Taylor. In reality, it may not seem entirely like that.
Right.
But it's eventually going to happen. Because then I'm doing the bright, I'm doing things. Yes, I'm working with corporate executives, right? And these guys end up become somebody. But I'm Taylor now, they listen. It's not, we will definitely match up one way or the other.
I know.
Right, so the time for you to know where you have gotten to, remember where you are coming from. Okay. Right? This is destination. And you know. Now, if you now feel that you have done enough here, right, then you will now diversify.
So when you feel, you're saying that when you feel that, okay, yes, I made a plan, right?
Yes.
And I've moved from here to here.
Point A to point B.
From point A to point B, that's success. Now when you are now feel that, yes, so this point B don't full, you can now diversify.
Yes.
All right. I like that part. So that's like giving you practical terms on that particular subject matter, right? All right. Thank you very much. It's been wonderful. So, but before you go, I want you to do something. I just want you to share your experience from music to oil and gas, or from oil and gas to music, fashion, to the things that you're doing now. Just tell us.
Okay. So I've been doing music a long while. I don't know if you remember the song Magica Jarara. When I took it to the fire way back, I was on the remix of that song. And like that was way back.
Yeah.
And I got into university, right? And I was doing music. And I was doing secular music. Then I switched to gospel music because I could not do some things to, what people will do. Did I choose God or you took it? I just chose the Lord. It was easy for me. I did that. I just finished school, right? I still now doing gospel. Now, you get to say the Lord is good, God bless you. All those things. It doesn't bring food and things. There's passion, there's ministry, right? Yeah. But they say Owo ni keke, and I don't know if I get it right. But money is the vehicle at which we use to propagate the gospel, right?
Yeah.
Money.
Yeah.
Right. And so I was doing that. I even dropped an album, right? For music, an album. But it didn't really bring. I needed to make money.
That money.
Yes, I needed to make money, and so before that, I now got a job. I got a job in oil and gas industry, right? And it was okay. Sometimes we get time to go contract. We get as a contractor, we make small this thing. But then I wasn't feeling fulfilled. I felt like something was still missing. Yeah. So to get my fulfillment, I'm not branching into my fashion. I was giving, okay, because I've had the mindset, can you get this done? You need somebody, I can do it. So someone said he wanted something. I said, I can do it. And then I talked to Taylor, did it. But then I did not like how some things were done. So because I didn't like some things were done, I now said, you know what's up? Right, after building a clientele, and I said, you know what, let me just go and learn this thing, learn how it's being done.
Yeah.
Right, and then to do it better.
And what was the learning process like? Like, this guy.
So fashion is broad. People just believe that when I say fashion is all about sewing. Sewing is one of the least parts of fashion. Because there are tailors everywhere.
True.
But are you dependable? Can somebody give you clothes now and know you deliver? Would you pick up? I'm glad I went through that route because my career, my working in the corporate situation industry helped my business. Because I did not put off my phone when I had somebody's stand with millions of some stuff there. I did not switch it off. So now that somebody's coming me, I have to manage the client. So then I can still manage my client and say, okay, when you get, and we had deadlines, we had timelines. we had systems in place that helped work to move.
True.
So I kept those systems in my business. Right? And because I kept those systems, I started attracting the right kind of customers. The corporate ones, corporate executives that would be like, yo, okay, talk to me, and I can speak in the language that you would understand. Right? And okay, if I'm telling you I'm delivering the clothes, so and so. Let me tell you how the system works.
Right?
Monday, I take orders. Tuesday, I go to the market. For Saturday, I deliver the work for the week. The system. Orders for the week. Right? And
everything.
Then, orders for the week. Then those that order that I take second orders on Wednesday. Then when I force to the next Wednesday. Right? So people already know that by Monday, Lashe is taking orders. Tuesday is going to the market. Tuesday is market day for me. Right? The system, my staff know this and all. So once it just works.
And I'm glad at what I'm hearing, and you can hear, you can all see for yourself what is going on here, right? And it's not as if it's rocket science. It's not rocket science when you plan and stay true to that plan.
Yes.
Right? That's what you're saying.
Yeah, stay true
when
to
you
the plan.
stay true to your plan,
Believe.
you
believe.
Right? Then you will see the outcome being as wonderful as you want it to be. Right?
Yeah.
All right, people, you have heard everything that Lashe has said today, and everything was spot on, everything was on point. Thank you very much for coming on the show.
My pleasure.
I mean, it's been such a wonderful time with you. All right, so but before you go, kindly tell the audience, let them know your social media handles, for upcoming and prospective contracts and all of that,
Yeah, my social media handle is Lashe Signatures. Lashe Signatures with the S, right? And yes, and my WhatsApp number is there, so you can WhatsApp me to talk, and then we could talk do business. Thank you.
All right, you have heard that. Lashe Signature, your guy, your billionaire tailor.
A meme.
All right, so ladies and gentlemen, don't go anywhere. Stay glued to that TV, that device, or whatever you're watching me with right now, and we will be back after paying this bill. Welcome back, beautiful people. Man, it was a wonderful time with Lashe. In case you're just joining us, we had a very wonderful guest in the house today, and it was powerful. What did I say? Powerful. We talked about hustle and making the switch. At what point do you need to make the switch? And at what point do you think that you have actually attained success in a particular career field? He talked about planning, and staying true to your plan. And, he talked about the fact that some people just do things for the sake of doing them without actually knowing what. So first of all, before you actually make a career switch, you need to actually find out the things that you are good at. In his words, those things that if they wake you up at once, you are just going to do them without any fear or favor. Do you understand? Right? So those are the things that we talked about. And he also talked about the fact that it is not everybody that actually needs to make a career switch, that you should follow your gut feeling. I like that one a lot, so just follow your gut feeling. When you think that, or when you feel that you're no longer comfortable with the current career that you are on, then that is the right time for you to make the switch. And then your plans, when you move from plan A to B, or from point A to B, that is the success. So don't go and say, okay, I'm in A now, I must get to Z before I'll say yes, I'm successful. No, once you move from plan A to plan B, then you are actually attaining success. All right, ladies and gentlemen, it's been wonderful having him on the show. I will tell you that for free. And thank you for joining us today. Don't forget to follow us on all social media platforms. And yes, share your ideas about the topic for today. Career switch. What do you think? Right? Tell us on all social media platforms, which are being displayed on the screen right now, and we will get back to you. For now, I'll leave you with these wonderful songs and videos for you to enjoy. Don't go anywhere. Stay right there. I remain your one and only Emmanuel Okafor, aka Energy Icon. See you next time.